All right, this is the episode for February 20th, recording later in the night because after my second nap, well, here I am. Thank you guys for bearing with me as I deal with these health issues with long COVID and chronic fatigue and over, 3.5 years of it. I made posts. I'm trying to figure out better at updating it when I have anything more significant update, or if you want updates of how this actually feels, how my energy has been, how I even made a post about how we've talked with my speech therapist, my neuro speech therapist, about how this actually affects my nervous system, and that also means between just activities can cause a little too much stimulation and wear me out. And it's nuts. And that's more recent research that's turned that out. If you look it up from, was it November? Something like that. But yeah, so thanks for bearing with me. Yes, that is a virtual book. I finally have a good stand. But also, I figured, yes, the world is a shit show, as the famous Playboy Man Baby song talks about. But let's do something uplifting. Let's talk about something that I have been using, and it's something I can play with my chronic fatigue most days. Sometimes still too much, but it is, yes, Animal Crossing. Yes, you can see a little time. But I figured you might want to see my Animal Crossing town. I mean, 3.0 came out, and yes, I'm not sure how many of my villagers will be awake. There's Minoru. Minoru from Zelda. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, of course. I have to show off. I've got my Zelda tattoo. And then, yeah. Anyways, I love Zelda. They've added 2 Animal Neighbors villagers from The Legend of Zelda. I've managed to get Minoru to move to my town, as you can see here. And you can see her words are very sage-like from Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, yes. So I made some changes. That's one of them. Oh, there's some weeds. We should pick those up while I'm at it. Also, yeah, the hotel's new. The 3.0 update came out, a month ago now? Something like that. I just figured out 2 weeks ago how to unlock the Zelda stuff. As you can see, there's also some Mario stuff. Yes, you can change the flag. But we're Team Mario. We finished the level, so. Oh, there are some people still here hanging around, awake. I forget what I set these to. Yes, this is my newest non-Zelda neighbor, but it looks like they're either asleep or roaming. Got some coins. You don't actually get them, but cool little effect. I'm also going to show off. Oop. I wonder if... Oh, she's awake. Yes, actually. I've been... I enjoy these neighbors. This is a fun, cozy game, especially in these times. Ooh, what is she making? What's Caroline making? Whoop, nope, we want this. Wooden mosaic wall. Ooh, do I have this? Of course I do. Oh well. So if anyone wants to share it, I guess a friend code, and then I'll send it to you. If you're not already on my friend list. We'll see how public it is. But yeah, one of my favorite animal neighbors. This was, I know, a lot of our ways of coping with 2020, and I spent over, 300 hours, and I'm already now spending more time with it. You can build a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Yes, so I started putting Zelda stuff in here. You can even trigger stuff, iconic stuff. This even makes a little noise, and this little glowy thing. And yes, I even have transportation. Yes, I set up a warp pipe transportation system. And then actually, we can highlight the other thing. So, yes, I've got our other one moving in. We got Tulin, the other sage from Breath of the Wild, or not Tears of the Kingdom. So, but yeah, look at this. And yes, Festival. You can even activate this. Though, I kind of find it keep going. A little annoying. Catch snowflakes. I got my crops. Gotta get your fresh pumpkins and potatoes and tomatoes and some grains for, crafting recipes. Yes, oh yeah, and then there's even, which you can also activate. We're gonna get away from that. And yeah, I still put glasses on. It's still me, right? An avatar. I should put this. Yeah, so this is my island. Oh, and I can actually show you. I'm sure you want to see my interior decorating skills. Right. Of course, that kangaroo. That's not my neighbor kangaroo. That's a different one. So we got the ska. We got the ska in the main room. Little Zenny, right? We've also got this kind of nice diner looking. It's a kitchen, right? So you wanted to design it as a diner. So we got it. You got gold plates because apparently that's the recipe. But how about that? Well, I'll give you the full tour. How about that? I did make a bedroom where I have, let's see here, my favorite outfit for my favorite character, which you can see the hat. Whoop, there we go. On my wall here. Yes, I got my Wario outfit all here on display. Nice blue. I forget what song I put to this one. You got to get your exercise in too. So I did make a room for this. It's even got a crowd to cheer on. See, look at that. And that music, doesn't that just like scream motivation? Yes, we're getting a full. Let's go. God, oops. Oh well. Anyways, we'll go back. You want to see this, right? Oh, finally, they stopped peeping. Let's go downstairs. This is where I really made my arcade. You can see we got pinball. I just found out that I'm missing 2 pinball machines. I'm pissed. I guess more to strive for. We got some arcade cabinets. Got the jukebox, some darts. Look at that. Yeah, this is where my nice Mario themed skin and stuff is. A whole little fuse box instead of just a regular Switch. Because, with all those arcade cabinets. And then this used to be like Fish Aquarium, and this is where I've set up my Zelda stuff. Of course, you had to have Majora's Mask on display. And if you were wondering, here's where the Triforce is, which does its... You might recognize that, right? I know I do. Link to the Past opens up with that sound specifically. Yes, also... What is it? This will trigger a little noise too. Got my Animal Crossing Switch on the floor and all. So yeah, there's my Animal Crossing house. You wanted the tour, I'm sure. Yeah. All right, we'll feature one more thing. We got one more feature in the 3.0 update they did to Animal Crossing. Is actually they added a hotel. How do I get a rockabilly KK song in my head? Anyways, here we go. So yeah, this is what's also brand new. They added a hotel. And it adds actually the functionality that you can decorate some rooms. How's that? Do you got anything neat to buy? Yeah, Captain's family's all here. It looks like one of them went to sleep. I mean, it is late. But yeah, so you can see here all the rooms I've decorated in C and kind of, I forget one. This one is really neat. I can go visit them too. This one's really colorful. There's a VIP room, which currently occupied, space themed. We can actually go visit, right? If you wanted to see one of them. This one's kind of neat. Wonder if they're sleeping. Oh wait, that's the kangaroo we saw. Yeah, you can see glow in the dark stuff. Let's go to another room. Like the ice one's really cool. I'm sure you're enjoying this. Ooh, and so is the skyscraper. Let's go to room 7, right? But yeah, I figured let's do something uplifting. This has been something that's been nice and calm and enjoyable. Check that out. Oh, and this is the Switch 2 version, so it's allegedly higher resolution, 4K upscale, all that fun stuff. Though my capture card does not do 4K, so shh. But yeah, check that out. Anyways, yeah, so there's some fun stuff. Where should we go? To space. But I figured you'd want to see something a little more uplifting and something a little more calming, given the climate of today, before I got into the normal. Hey, let's say hi. Finally, my star power pays off. Oh, he thinks he's a celebrity. What? I don't want to talk. What? Why is there nothing on the TV? I guess I can't. Nope, I can't access it from this distance. Oh well. But yeah. You want a jacuzzi in your room? Let's go back to that. Yeah, so there's some cool stuff. Yes, Animal Crossing. I guess this way I'm not leaving it on. Saving in. Alright. While it does that, we can go back. Yeah, so there you go. There's my Animal Crossing island. A glimpse at it. I'm actually thinking of a weekend project. Making a Lost Woods and moving some stuff off of that cliff there that I showed you where the Zelda stuff was. Anyways, we'll figure that out. Keep an eye on my socials like threads and stuff. I'll post updates, I suppose, if I think it looks okay. But yeah, and when Toolin arrives, which I think is what, tomorrow. But yeah, super cool stuff. But also, speaking of super cool stuff, we've got shows to tell you about and an awesome theme song from Sarah Viejo. So let's go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Shoujo Says Go, where it's usually every week if my health will play nice. But yeah, where I'm recommending shows every week as a concert calendar for the Phoenix area, for some of Arizona, of my music taste of punk rock, indie rock, ska, rockabilly, what else? Alternative rock, of course. Indie rock, I've already said. I don't know. You can figure it out by just listening to the shows I recommend. How's that? Folk music, folk punk. It'll all come in. Anyways, but yeah, and also, of course, other thing is, as you heard at the top, and follow my socials, been dealing with long COVID for over 3.5 years. Still trying to find ways to feel better. Fortunately, this evening, I guess the cards aligned. I did actually. Fun story. Yeah. Basically, the drive that I have my Every Shoujo stuff on is starting to fail. So it wasn't there when I first booted up my computer after my evening nap. And thankfully, a little tinkering with cables and was able to get it back and copied it to another local internal drive. I do have it backed up on 2 externals. I have backups and backups. Don't worry. But yeah, have something within the tower here that I built. So it looks like tax return might be getting a new drive. But also, the other thing to mention is that every week I'm advocating, of course, be sure to mask if you're going to indoor shows, as there's a courtesy to everyone around you, for the immunocompromised friends, for even the healthier friends. You don't want to pass along that illness and lower the risk of chance to yourself and them by wearing a mask at these indoor shows. Long COVID sucks. Let's just say that. It's affected me so horribly, and my energy. I've never experienced anything like chronic fatigue in my life. This sucks. But yeah, you want to do everything you can to lower your risk of this. So please mask if you're going to be at a show indoors at the very minimum. Of course, take other precautions, vaccinations, all that stuff. So always advocating that every week. And then other housekeeping, of course. I mentioned my socials. Be sure to, wherever you're watching it, wherever you're watching this, be sure to give it a like, assuming you like it, of course. But be sure to, whether it's Threads, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Blue Sky. There we go. And I got like a day left if I want to restore my TikTok. But given things with that, I think, unfortunately, I'm not going to give them, the new owners, that stuff anymore. And so, kind of sucks, because I've discovered some awesome music there. I wish I wish our shitty capitalist society and these fucking idiots in this administration. And yeah, that includes the fucking anti-vax bullshitter RFK Jr., who apparently is all on board with the latest, what was it? The chemical that is in Roundup was just named a thing for importance to the country by the orange one. And not me, this is just an awesome Snooper shirt. But the actual one that paints his face, or maybe it's just naturally orange, and RFK Jr. signed off on this. This is something that has been proven to lead to cancer, and the fucking Health and Human Service idiot that he appointed fucking approves of this bullshit. Anyways, fuck that dude. He does not know health. He's not about making us healthy. He's advocating against vaccines. He's advocating against proven things by science, by multiple research studies. It's super frustrating. I can go into it further, but we'll leave that soapbox for another day. But regardless, yeah, so fuck that bullshit. I forgot where I was at. Oh, because, yeah, they all listen to go to TikTok, so. Yeah, wherever you're watching them, please be sure to like it if you can. And, yeah, I don't get ad revenue, so I did set up a Patreon many moons ago. I don't even know how old my Patreon is now. But thank you everyone that does support me already on there. Thank you everyone that does sign up. Thank you, Kat, I saw today for the donation. So yeah, thank you anyone that does support me. Think of it like tipping, or like you can just sign up for a day, cancel it, that way you get one payment and then cancel. Or you can do it monthly, and appreciate everyone that does anything there. I at least reinvest half of it into other artists' Patreons, and then on top, the rest goes to helping with equipment, with lighting and stuff, hosting for my website, which I'm trying to keep. I still need to have the energy and go fix the image stuff, but at least it's on a new host, and that's a little cheaper now. Yeah, so it helps me with that kind of stuff, and thank you everyone that does support me there. I can't say that enough. I'm going to try to do the odd. Okay, I'll go the odd. Alright, the most entertaining part. The other thing I like to do is mention, of course, the website. I mentioned everyshowjoe.com. You can see I've recapped the journey of at least 3 years, and every July when I hit the 4-year anniversary, or annual anniversary, I will recap all the doctor appointments, tests, everything I've gone through up to this point in my journey trying to solve stuff. But also, it has all my professional concert photography. It has my writing to go with it, and some awesome stuff, some awesome bands. Go check that out too, if I didn't break images on some of the old ones either. Well, I gotta find the energy and time to do it. Regardless, yeah, check out everyshowjoe.com. And then, yeah, that awesome music you're hearing this week, off delayed because I haven't been feeling good enough to record, but it is off No Gimmick's brand new EP, currently on Bandcamp. It'll be streaming, is it next week, Johnny? I forget. I should have put that in my notes. But yeah, brand new EP, awesome. The song is Riot Inside My Head, which completely a lot of us, I'm sure, can relate to. And an awesome 5 songs, so go check out their Bandcamp, give them money for it, and then check out the stream and give them a few extra fractions of pennies on top of giving them some money and support. Other stuff to mention is every week, I stress this, that I record. Every video I record is fuck racism, fuck misogyny, fuck homophobia, transphobia, ableism, fuck all this hateful bullshit and rhetoric that this administration is magnifying and part of. How deep do we want to go on a tangent on that? But it's fucking bullshit, and people trying to still, I'm seeing, my algorithms can suck. I'm seeing recommendations of people trying to blame one shooting out of how many cis white males have committed hate in this country, but they want to take 1 or 3 small percentage of violence in a small group and be like, see, they're the problem, instead of focusing on how many mainly cis white males are committing worse shit, same shit. Ugh, it's so frustrating. I mean, I'm fine if you need to deport us. I get it. Same logic, right? Regardless, fuck that shit. And let's try to do positivity. Let's try to make a better world and improve things. And that's where I like to throw out these links. They're also can be found on that website, everyshowdo.com, under the Get Involved section. That includes the 5051 movement site, who are the ones that somewhat are organizing, but also they're linked to an app that shows ways to organize protests on certain days. There's another No Kings protest coming up here in March that they are promoting. Really good organization helping us push back against the fucking idiot. The fucking... Oh. There's so many worse words I probably want to say. And you probably are saying them as I'm like, just say the fucking words. Fucking once... I enjoyed today watching him pissed and upset that the Supreme Court would dare challenge him doing... yet again, it's something else illegal. Accountability needs to be also there for him in those files, you know. The gross things that, when things are noticed, get pulled by the Justice Department to protect a very orange pedophile. Anyways, I've got links to stuff. Also, of course, there is the medical aid for Palestinians, as that continues. As I've pointed out, this administration... in some replies on posts, I should say, not in these videos, but reading up on Al Jazeera, how this administration has added $12 billion in spending plus another $4 billion toward Israel and their campaign of genocide. It's just not, it's not even a fucking fair fight, and they are fucking, yeah. So yeah, medical aid for Palestinians, to go donate and support there. Abortion Fund of Arizona, continuing to be just even a great resource for choices with your body and questions about our reproductive system, even if you're not going there for what it's mainly stereotyped as. It's a really good resource. Also, of course, links to the Phoenix Metro Black Lives Matter. Poder in Action's a great organization too. 1 in 10 LGBTQ, Trans Queer Pueblo, ACLU's been doing the great fight. Who I even donated to. Like, they are the one doing a lot of the fights in the court systems here, trying to force and check these idiots, these fascists, I believe we can call them. Yeah. So, all this stuff, some great resources. There's also Rooted in Community Garden linked to on there, and Punk Rock Saves Lives. Great ones that work with our music scenes. So, some great ways to get involved and just, you know, help and change, try to do positivity and change. I like to just promote out there. And if these don't, find something that does seem more compatible with what you're looking for. Let's do something to make things better. And hopefully push back against the idiots that have supported and voted for this bullshit. And still make remarks of, I know he's the cause, but I'd still vote for him. And I'm like, fuck it. Anyways, tangents. Let's talk about other stuff. Music scene. You want to support them. Speaking of Orange, yeah, I fucking love Snooper's new album. I have a list on my phone. I've not done the writing for recording the video yet, but I do have a top 10 list of favorite albums, and they are one of them. Let's just say that. But yeah, fucking go buy their merch. Go buy the shirts. Go buy the CDs. I want to go buy that Sincere Engineer shirt I saw with the corn dog and the. Anyways, I'm already don't sell out a certain size. I need to buy that. I can afford it within like 2 weeks from my next paycheck. Anyways, go buy the merch. Go to that merch booth. Go to their merch store. Buy the merch directly from the artist. That's the best way they make the most out of the money. Go buy the skate decks. Go to that Bandcamp and buy that No Gimmick EP. Damn. But yeah, go support your favorite bands. And then, of course, the one that is the most fun, the one that I wish, trying to balance my energy and not cause chronic fatigue spells, let alone post-exertional malaise spells, which has been its own journey. But getting out to a show, because there's some awesome stuff. It is a little lighter. I noticed, I double checked this because I was kind of confused a little bit when I looked at Saturday, but let's get right into it. I'm going to mention Friday because I did, unfortunately, forget to put one on here, and I want to mention, okay, well, let's just get right. First off, it's Innings, once again, Innings Festival's back. Mumford & Sons, yeah, whatever. Goo Goo Dolls, yes. I wanted to put them on here because, yeah, they're the big ones. But Group Love and OK Go, I fucking bucket list. And I should have seen them many times. I think even Marquee Group Love was played, and those are on my bucket list now of artists I want to see is Group Love one of these days. OK Go, fucking thank you, Scott Gesser. That music video is one of the best of last year that they put out, and yeah, a bunch. And it's an afternoon thing, so it starts in the afternoon, 12:50. Of course, another thing to mention is the Perusers with Black Caesar Soul Club, which fucking amazing band. Also, Moon Witch over at BRI Taproom was tonight, 8 p.m. Ventus and Jesse Gray of Mud and Gold over at MySpace Phoenix, 7 p.m. And then the other reason I wanted to mention it is the nerdy side, the geeky side. It is Akira Yamaoka was here with Raj Ramaya at the Van Buren. If that name sounds familiar, he's composed a bunch of Silent Hill tracks. I want to say he did a Suda 51 game too, right? He did, oh crap, I can't remember. Shadow of the Dam? Was that one? Anyways, really awesome to see Japanese composer of some well-known video game soundtracks that you might know here in the Valley tonight and doing a tour around the country. So I just had to put that on those. All right, and then let's get into Saturday, which again, everything, it's light. I don't know exactly why, but maybe everyone's still exhausted from that punk rock prom last weekend. But yeah, we got Warsaw Pole Rollers back in town with AG Session at Last Exit Live, 8 p.m. We got day 2 of the Innings Festival. That includes Cagey Elephant, which I've seen once. Do I have one? I'd have to go dig. I might even have a guitar pick from Cagey Elephant. Is that crazy? Or set list. It might be a set list. I'd have to go look. But yeah, Silver Sun Pickups, Dashboard Confessional, which give or take. I saw them with Weezer, God, 10 years ago. But yeah, Weezer was awesome. And then others over at Tempe Beach Park again. We're starting around noon. We got Fuvana with at Lucy's Sage and Sandbar. There we go. 8 p.m. If you want your Foo Fighter Nirvana, your Dave Grohl covers. There you go. 8 p.m. Then Sunday, we got Sunday Matinees being put on by Jesse Yonkers, featuring Idle Vice, Body Res, Scott Gesser over at the Yucca Tap, 3 p.m. An early one because, yes, it's the matinee. And then also, yeah, the last day of Innings Fest, which this one I'm sure is the one that had a lot of you went out there. Blink 182's back in town. We got Public Enemy, got Sublime with Jacob singing these days. Eve 6, Bowling for Soup. The Ramona Flowers, which I just appreciate as a big fan of Scott Pilgrim, and others. Tempe Beach Park, again, starting around noon. We also then, of course, got Rusty Santos, MB Alexander, West Thumb, and Lipstick Traces over at the Hive up in Flagstaff, 7 p.m. if you're looking for one more thing to do up north, as the heat will be returning here in Phoenix next week. But yeah, so there you go, and apologize for, I think it was it MB? I missed one of the shows last week, so sorry about that. Mark Oxbow was on it too. But yeah, then Monday, Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, we got Weird Wednesday with a bunch of musicians. Bryn Ryder, Jamie Sosbo, Jerry Rashi, J.R. Hogsett, Scott Gesser, Taylor Glasheen. Scott's busy this week. Your Mom, Uke, and Vox Manica, sorry, at Rips Bar. So I'm just adding like accents to Vox Manica. But yeah, there you go, Rips Bar, 7 p.m. And they also got down to Tucson Hard Luck with Barbarian, Maltito Dios, Fortuna Malvada, and Heavyweight there at the Rock down there, which had they spared its life. Instead of condos, it's getting to stay there. 6:30 p.m. And then Thursday, we got Vandaliers in town over at Crescent Ballroom. I didn't see any support listed, so I guess it's just Vandaliers. Then we also got right down the street, Matt Pryor and the Salton Sea with Small Uncle, Ghost in the Willow doing a solo acoustic set over at Valley Bar, 8 p.m. Got the Somerset with Senses with Good Boy Daisy over the Van Buren, 8 p.m. Got Makeout Reef and There's Your Girls Arcade with Practical People over Rebel Lounge, 7:30 p.m. Then Friday, we've got Carol Pacey and the Honey Shakers, Manic Monkeys, Discordia, and Low C Trio Dark Side at Tempe Farmers Market, 8 p.m. I also got Frank's Birthday Rager. Happy birthday, Frank, with his band Killing Sunday, Twice Baked band, Tony Kobos and Rebel Sound, and None at the Blues Bar, 7 p.m. And this one, the names alone, but also because Galactic Empire is awesome. So they're a Star Wars like metal band that, but they're here with Psycho Stick and Get to the Choppa at the Rosetta Room, 6 p.m. So yeah, there you go. A lighter one. I'm back in video form. I'm happy to be back. I hope next week my energy will fucking be better consistently every Friday, but I can't guarantee it. But thank you guys for watching, and thank you for always supporting and hanging in there with me. And yeah, of course, like I like to mention every week, be sure if you're drinking, get a DD or ride share. Be responsible, of course, but have fun. Share everything you fucking love about those bands. Bands will appreciate you sharing it on their socials. Tell it to their face too. Don't just be like, they're awesome, and then walk, and then even though they're standing like 2 feet to your side, go tell them. Tell them they'll love you for it too, but they'll love you for also spreading the word. And yeah, let everyone know about the bands you fucking enjoyed that night. I'm gonna yawn. Before I yawn again, how about this? Have a good week. Enjoy the shows you can. I'm living vicariously through you, and I'm trying to not yawn. So until next week, take care.